I'm here today with Jimmy Song, Bitcoin developer and entrepreneur, who just gave a talk yesterday on Bitcoin. So, Jimmy, tell us more about what you talked about.
Yeah, I talked about Bitcoin's anti-fragility, and it's one of the things that we all intuitively know. Whenever there's bad news or whatever is happening, honey badger don't care. Something happens, and Bitcoin keeps going up. And I tried to explain that by showing that Bitcoin is one of those things that actually grows from disorder, and this happens in three different ways. There's a technical aspect, there's the economic aspect, and the social aspect. And the technical aspect is referring to the fact that whenever you have attacks on the network, any sort of denial of service through spam attacks or replay attacks or forks or whatever, what happens is that there are a lot of developers that come in and sort of immunize against that, and that makes the entire ecosystem better because it's a better, more secure, better store of value as a result. Economically, there are lots of holders, and as a result of the holders, it can withstand bubbles. It can withstand companies, collapsing. It can withstand government bans, and all of those things end up causing more resiliency and more anti-fragility in the holders. And finally, there's a social aspect. There's sort of governance takeover attempts. Professor Bitcoin or Jamie Dimon saying that it's a scam or whatever. All of those things sort of immunize against appeals to authority, right? Appeals to sort of social norms or whatever. And that causes the entire community to grow stronger. And really, in the end, it makes us better too, because it increases individual virtue as a result of being more careful. If the government's trying to ban it, you have to be more careful. You have to hold your own keys. You have to be more temperate, and that in the end that causes a much more stronger, more anti-fragile, more robust community that is Bitcoin.
But you have a point about Bitcoin being good for the world. Can you tell us more about that?
Yeah, I really believe that sound money is a force of good. Right?
Yeah.
And the reason why there's so much evil, or what we sort of view as like shallow or materialistic or whatever, all of those things are actually remnants or second and third order effects of a lack of sound money. If you have sound money, people are more sort of geared towards future orientation. They value the future more. And when you have people that value the future more, they're more inclined to build a civilization that lasts and lasts and lasts. The last 100 years has seen all sorts of destruction and war and all these other things as a result of a lack of sound money. So I believe that when Bitcoin gets more adoption, as Bitcoin grows and grows, we will have a more virtuous society, better, civilization that's oriented towards the future, and that is a wonderful, good thing for the world. That's, I think, frankly, why a lot of people should adopt it.
Yep. Jimmy, thank you so much for your insights. They're awesome. So appreciate your time.
Yeah, thank you.
Absolutely.